The story starts at ordinary high school in Incheon. The teacher defining natural disasters, floods, earthquakes, but he adds a chilling note. Nowadays, events that humans can't stop are also called natural disasters, hinting at the grim reality of their world. But the students? A viral video is making the rounds, super close-up footage of the white-capped superhuman. They're buzzing about the insane quality, how someone risked their life filming it, and the terrifying power on display. The discussion gets loud enough to catch the teacher's attention, but just as he calls them out, "Wee-woo! Disaster alert!" the classroom erupts. An official alert blares from the intercom. "Potential inhuman spotted near Incheon Port! School's cancelled! Sweet chaos!" The teacher shouts instructions. "Go straight home! Don't push!" Amidst the rush, some students are panicked. But our focus shifts to one student, Lim Kang. He seems unusually calm. Kang ducks into the bathroom. Time for a quick change. He checks his gear, earpiece active, uniform hidden. He's clearly not just a regular student. The situation is bad. It's an 11-minute distance. Run fast following the directions. And just like that, he's out the window, leaping acrobatically across buildings. This kid is definitely more than meets the eye. At Incheon Port, panic reigns. Workers scramble for cover. We see the source of the alert, a hulking blue-gray inhuman, demonstrating terrifying strength as it pulverizes a large truck. Hiding nearby, workers are losing hope, arguing about survival as the monster rampages. The military hasn't arrived yet. They're trapped. Kang is rushing towards the port, while the inhuman threat there is escalating rapidly. The stage is set for a collision! And touchdown! Kang makes a less than subtle arrival near the Incheon Port disaster zone. Immediately, he's back on comms with his handler, Juri. We hear Ju Rai's side. He's understandably nervous. Anyone else find it funny how he's the stressed one while the guy about to fight a monster seems kinda chill? Kang cuts right to business though, asking Juri, "Should I try talking to him?" Juri confirms. He explains their standing orders. Always try to communicate before throwing down. Yeah, most Inhumans are mindless killing machines, but what if this one can talk? Imagine the intel they could get. Origins, motives. It's a long shot, sure. But hey, what's there to lose besides maybe your face? You gotta wonder, is this standard procedure, or are they really desperate for clues? So, Kang steps up, putting on his best, "Let's talk this out" voice. "Hey, can you speak? I've met others like you." He tries, gives it the old college try, and the inhuman just stares blankly. Then, that doesn't look like talking. It's changing. The relatively smooth blue-gray form cracks open, revealing this horrifying, spiky, bright red monster underneath. Okay, so, communication attempt. Failed. Anyone else getting deja vu from the Oryudong incident footage? No time for pleasantries now. The newly revealed red beast lunges with terrifying speed. Kang is immediately on the defensive, but wham! He gets absolutely clocked. He even notes internally, "Whoa, faster than he looks." First exchange goes to the monster, and that looked like it hurt. And just like any good kaiju-style brawl, the news helicopter arrives right on cue. The reporter is losing his mind. Unbelievable sight! The white-capped superhuman has appeared! Now hold on. Is that really the famous white cap? Or does Kang just have a similar fashion sense? The reporter seems convinced. Adding to the party, the heavily armed Inhuman Subjugation Special Task Force rolls in. Looks like things are getting serious. Or are they? The captain tells his troops to hold fire. Turns out, their big guns and tanks can't even fit properly. An analysis suggests both this Inhuman and the superhuman fighting it are way out of the military's league. Their official stance? Let the superhuman handle it. That's plan A. If he fails, well, they have a plan B, apparently. Comforting, right? Essentially, they're here to watch and hope plan A doesn't involve cleaning up too much collateral damage. Meanwhile, the fight rages on, broadcast live. The reporter notes that Whitecap, who we're pretty sure is Kang, seems to be losing ground. Kang acknowledges the Inhuman's deceptive speed again, but knowing doesn't stop him from getting absolutely smacked around like a ping-pong ball. This Inhuman is a powerhouse. Kang gets knocked off balance, a critical mistake. The red monster instantly capitalizes, lunging forward, and grabs him right by the head. Oh, that is not good! Through the earpiece, we hear Ju Rai's terrified scream. Kang! Kang is caught, head locked in the grip of that monstrous red inhuman. It looks grim, though we get this weird flash of the inhuman looking totally wrecked? Foreshadowing, maybe? Back in the present, things are tense. Down on the ground, one of the soldiers watching this horror show unfold decides he's seen enough. Ignoring orders, he takes aim and lets rip with his rifle. You can't blame the guy for trying, right? But his bravery meets brutal reality. The bullets just ping off this thing's hide like pebbles off a tank. Seriously, it barely even seems annoyed. Well, that was effective. Not. You gotta wonder what plan B the military had if their bullets don't even scratch this guy. Suddenly, Kang is free! Looks like he was thrown clear or managed to escape the grab, landing hard but thankfully not in the ocean, as he notes himself. Okay, breathing room. But can he actually turn this beatdown around? He gets a moment to check in with Ju Ri. The verdict on the Inhuman? Another dud. Seems this one is all monstrous rage, zero conversation skills. Fair enough. Kang's reaction? Oh well, guess I'll just have to crush him then. With all my might. Alright, no more messing around. Diplomacy failed, bullets failed. Time for the superhuman solution. Overwhelming force. And he explodes into action. He closes the distance and unleashes hell. It's a barrage of powerful strikes, hitting the Inhuman with incredible speed and force, showing a level of power that completely overwhelms the creature. He winds up for a massive finisher. Bam! A devastating blow connects, sending shockwaves through the ground, kicking up a huge cloud of dust and debris. That looked absolutely brutal. Even the news helicopter hovering high above gets rattled by the impact. The reporter, caught completely off guard, stammers about feeling a huge earthquake. Nope, that wasn't tectonic plates shifting. That was Kang hitting very hard. As the dust settles, it looks like it's over. The giant red Inhuman is down, seemingly finished. Kang confirms over the comms with Ju Ri, stating bluntly he felt his brain exploding. Gruesome, but sounds definitive. It looks like Kang managed to turn the tables and finish the fight decisively. After Kang's victory, but the celebration is cut short. Kang looks up, shocked. Someone new has entered the arena, appearing almost out of thin air. Standing there is a rather flamboyant character, complete with braids, striking face markings, and jewelry. Kang immediately challenges him, "Who are you?" The stranger just laughs, mocking Kang's intensity and calling him Whitecap Superhuman. Seems like Kang's rocking the same brand identity as the famous hero, intended or not. Kang quickly spots another figure perched way up high on a crane and alerts Ju Ri via earpiece. There's one more of them. Back with the crowd, Ju Ri is stunned by this sudden development. The news helicopter is still rolling, the reporter frantically describing the mysterious man who has appeared. The military are equally baffled, with the captain ordering his troops to simply stay alert, admitting they have no idea what's happening. Everyone's now a spectator to this bizarre new standoff. Breaking the tension, the braided newcomer compliments Kang's flashy and explosive fight, even comparing him to the fictional hero Ketchup Man. Despite the situation, Kang seems a bit weak to compliments, getting slightly flustered. Ju Ri quickly gets him back on track over the comms, urging Kang to find out who this guy is. Kang asks, maybe a bit awkwardly, but Ju Ri notes that he can sense this newcomer is dangerous. The stranger overhears or senses this, laughing about Kang's lack of crisis awareness and confirming Ju Ri's assessment. Yes, he is dangerous. He then reveals he's been keeping tabs on Whitecap for a while now, tracking his appearances via news and streams whenever an Inhuman alert pops up. Talk about having a stalker! He insists, though, that he didn't come here specifically for Kang today and doesn't intend to fight him. Suyer, you don't. Ju Ri isn't buying it, warning Kang this could be a trap like a past incident in Samchok where agents acted friendly before attacking. He urges Kang to get out of there. Sensing the suspicion, the braided man decides to drop a massive info bomb. He asks Kang what the world calls people with his powers. Superhuman? Then he reveals, I'm also a superhuman. Not only that, but he claims there are many others, beings who defy logic and possess power beyond imagination. This revelation hits Kang. He'd suspected others existed internationally, but believed he was the only one active in Korea. As they talk, news of this unexpected superhuman encounter flashes across global broadcasts, sparking confusion and speculation worldwide. Kang, trying to regain control, dismisses the newcomer. "I don't care whether or not you're a superhuman, so don't follow me anymore," he says, turning to leave. But the braided superhuman isn't done. He laughs. "Leaving when I still have more to say? That's fine. I guess I'll just meet you at your school." Kang freezes. How could he know? The braided man twists the knife. "Aren't you a student when you're not wearing your mask?" Kang's stunned, his secret identity apparently exposed by this dangerous, unpredictable new player on the scene. Right after Nangi revealed he knows Kang is a student, Kang reacts instantly, maybe letting anger get the best of him, throwing a punch. But wait, he pulls it back just before impact? Or maybe Nanji dodged? Either way, Nanji is right there, mocking him. "So you're a tsundere? Came at me like you were going to kill me, yet you pulled your punch?" Nangi continues taunting Kang, telling him not to test the waters or show generosity in a real fight between superhumans like them. He warns Kang to come at him with full killing intent if he doesn't want to die, cautioning that a genuine clash between them would likely level the entire port before they could stop. Is this guy serious or just trying to intimidate Kang? Through the earpiece, Ju-ri is practically screaming at Kang to calm down. He pleads with Kang, pointing out there's nothing to gain from this fight. They don't even know if Nanji is truly an enemy, and they need time to think, not escalate. It seems Ju-ri's frantic warnings get through, as Kang's stance softens slightly. Nangi notices the change immediately. Before Nanji can just vanish, Kang demands his name, boldly offering his own first. "My name is Lim Kang." The mysterious superhuman smirks, revealing his name is Nangi. Just then, the pink-haired figure from the crane, Dan Yang, drops down beside Nangi. After a quick check to see if Nangi is okay, the two superhumans decide they're done talking and vanish in an instant, leaving Kang behind. The departure is so sudden it leaves everyone stunned. The news reporter is baffled by the anticlimactic end. No epic superhuman duel after all that build-up? The workers Kang saved rush over, overflowing with gratitude, practically bowing and offering to treat him to stew. Kang, ever the stoic, just gives a curt, "That's okay," and walks off. Cold Kang, cold! But maybe he just has a lot on his mind. As Kang leaves, the military moves in. The captain orders the area secured and the Inhuman Corps recovery team deployed. One soldier vents his frustration, complaining that their fancy high-caliber rifles are basically useless toys against these kinds of threats, and that they need a real upgrade to stand a chance. It's a grim reminder of how outmatched normal humans are in this new era. We then see the captain get chewed out over the phone by his superior, Commander Baek-ojin, for not reporting the situation's resolution immediately. The captain confirms the Inhuman Corps is being loaded onto Transport Vehicle 101 as planned. Commander Beck emphasizes the critical importance of this corpse transport, mentioning coordination with other agencies. The chain of command continues, as Commander Beck takes another call, reporting the mission status, casualty numbers, transport details to Falcon area, to someone even higher up. This unseen superior is completely dismissive, doesn't care about casualties, only wants the summary, and rudely hangs up on Beck, complaining about having to deal with dirty fucking ants before giving a speech. This brief glimpse reveals some seriously cold-hearted players operating behind the scenes, focused only on securing the inhuman remains.